Hello students, warm welcome to all of you. Today in this module we are going to discuss very important and you already learned something in grade 9 and now you are learning something else in grade 10, and according to board examination point of view this is one of the most important chapters to score full marks. You should not neglect this chapter. At the same time, you might feel little difficult in order to solve some problems in this surface areas and volumes, but according to me this is one of the most easiest and my favorite chapters, because here you will have to remember the formulas, analyze the situation, understand the problem, and then you can easily solve the problems. And for that you will have to remember every single formula related to all the solids such as cuboid, cube, cylinder, cone, sphere, hemisphere. You understand? So you will have to remember all the formulas all the time. You will have to recollect them, right? So let us see what kind of problems given in 1 marks, right? The very first problem here is the curved surface area of a cylinder is 264 meters square. What is the formula for curved surface area? Have you remembered the formula for curved surface area of cylinder? Yes, curved surface area of cylinder, CSA of cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH. Correct? Curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH. The curved surface area of cylinder is given as 264 meters square, and its volume means volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder is equal to pi r square h is given how much? Is equal to 924 meter cube. So this is what is the information given. Now you need to find out the ratio between the height to its diameter. Then height is 2, diameter means 2r is equal to how much? See, there are two things we have, 2 pi r h and pi r square h. So let us divide one information by the other information. See, let us suppose this is the first information and this is the second information. So I am going to do one thing, that second equation by the first equation. Left hand side by left hand side is equal to right hand side by right hand side. Second equation, left hand side is pi r square h divided by, here it is 2 pi r h is equal to, here it is 924 divided by 264. Am I clear? See the cancellation. Pi and pi gets cancelled. 1r gets cancelled. 1h and 1h gets cancelled. So what do you get here? Pi r square h, only r remaining. 2 pi r h, everything is cancelled except 2. Then you get r divided by 2 is equal to 924 divided by 264, right? Let us see the cancellation. Both can be cancelled by 4. I will go by 4. 4 6 are 24. 2 4, 4 6 are 24. Again 4 2s are 8. 1 2 12. 4 3s are 12 and 4 1s are 4. Okay. So both of them can be cancelled by 11. So 11 6s are 66. Here 11 2s are 22. 11 1s are 11. Again both of them can be cancelled by 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 7s are 21. So finally r by 2 is equal to 7 by 2. Therefore the value of r is going to be 7. So radius of the cylinder is equal to 7 centimeters or meters, 7 meters. So you need to find out the height also, because you need to find out the ratio between height to the diameter. For that, choose one of the equations. I am choosing the first equation, that is 2 into pi is going to be 22 by 7, and r just now we got it as 7 into h is equal to 264. See the cancellation now. 7 and 7 gets cancelled. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. 11 2s are 22 and 11 1s are 11, 11 2s are 22 and 2 1s 2, 6 are 12. Therefore the value of h is equal to 6. What do you want now? You need to find out the ratio between height to the diameter. Therefore height to the diameter, that is h divided by 2r is equal to H is 6 divided by 2 into R is equal to 7. So 2 ones, 2 threes are 6. So final ratio is going to be 3:7. That is what is the ratio between height to the diameter. So it seems to be a 2 marks or 3 marks problem, but sometimes you will be asked this kind of problems also for 1 mark. Coming to the next problem here, a rectangular sheet of paper 40 centimeters. So I am going to take one rectangular sheet of paper. This is one rectangular sheet of paper. So length is equal to 40 centimeters and then height is equal to 22 centimeters. So this is length and breadth, for example. So it is rolled to form a hollow cylinder. Rolled to form a hollow cylinder means what? It can be rolled in this direction or it can be rolled in this direction. So if it is rolled in this direction, then the height will become 22 centimeters. Suppose if it is rolled in this direction, then the height will become 40 centimeters. For that, it was given height of the cylinder is equal to 40 centimeters. It means it is rolled in this direction. So when it is rolled in this direction, then the cylinder so obtained is this. Okay? So this is what is the cylinder so obtained. For this cylinder, the height is going to be 40 centimeters. And this is what is the length of this circle. Length of the circle is nothing but 22 centimeters. Length of the circle is equal to circumference of the circle. So this circumference of the circle is 22. It means 2 pi r is equal to 22. 2 into pi is equal to 22 by 7 times r is equal to 22. 22 ones, 22 ones. Then this is 2 by 7 into r is equal to 1. Then r is equal to 7 by 2. What do you want? Find the radius of the cylinder. So radius of the cylinder is equal to 7 by 2 centimeters. Otherwise 3.5 centimeters. So please be very careful. It is rolled along with 40 centimeters or it is rolled along with 22 centimeters. Since it is rolled along with 40 centimeters, that's why 40 centimeters is the height. And this 22 centimeters will become the circumference of the circle. So that is why we equated 22 centimeters with 2 pi r in order to get the value of r. Coming to the next problem. A cylinder, a cone and a hemisphere have the same base and same height. Find the ratio of their volumes. A cylinder, volume of cylinder is 2, and a cone, volume of a cone is 2. What is the next one? A hemisphere, volume of hemisphere. Right? So all are having the same base and same height. Same base and same height means what? A cylinder. For example, I am just drawing roughly for you to understand. This is a cylinder and a cone. So this is what is a cone and a hemisphere. So this is what is a hemisphere. So if you observe all these three, here this is the height of the cylinder and this is the base radius, and this is height of the cone and this is base radius, and this is the radius of the cylinder, this direction and this direction. See, according to the given information, all are having the same base as well as same height. So same height means this can be considered as height. So in this case, this r is equal to h. Volume of the cylinder is pi r square h is to volume of cone is equal to 1/3 pi r square h is to volume of hemisphere is equal to 2/3 pi r square into r. That is pi r cube, right? I wrote pi r square into r because this r can be considered as h. See, if you observe, in all the three terms, pi is the common one, so that I cancel that. And r square is also common, so that I cancel that. And here h, and here h, and here r. I just said r and h both are same, so that is h also can be cancelled. So we left with, here it is 1 is 2, here it is 1 by 3 is 2, this is 2 by 3. Can you write this 1 as 3 divided by 3? Because 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1, making all the denominators are equal. Therefore, the ratio is going to be 3 is to 1 is to 2. This is what is the ratio of their volumes when they have the same base as well as the same height. This is also one of the most important problems. Coming to the next one. What is the ratio of the total surface area of the solid hemisphere to the square of its radius? What is the ratio of the total surface area of the solid hemisphere to the square of its radius? Coming to the solid that we are going to discuss here, it is hemisphere. Hemisphere. So for this hemisphere, what is the total surface area? Total surface area of hemisphere is equal to covered surface area plus 1 base area. Covered surface area is 2 pi r square, 1 base area is equal to pi r square, so that it is going to be 3 pi r square. Ratio between the total surface area to the square of its radius means r square. So what is total surface area is to r square, that is 3 pi r square is to r square. So r square cancel. 3 pi is to 1 is the ratio between total surface area to the square of its radius. And if you want more simplest form, 3 into 22 divided by 7 is to 1. So totally 22 3s are 66 is to 7. This is what is the ratio in numerals. Hope you understand. Coming to the next problem. Two cubes each of volume 8 centimeters cube are joined end to end. Then what is the total surface area of the resulting cuboid? See, there are two cubes volume 8 centimeters. So if you observe, this is one of the cubes. Okay. So for this cube, volume is equal to a cube, which is equal to 8. So 8 can be written as 2 cube. So a cube is equal to 2 cube, then a is equal to 2. Right? Now another cube which is joined end to end. So when two cubes are joined end to end, if I say one more cube is this. Okay? So this is one more cube. Both the two cubes are joined end to end. So when they are joined end to end, this face of the cube cannot be seen. This face of the cube cannot be seen. Since you are finding the total surface area means whatever you can see, whatever you can touch come under surface area. But when you join end to end, one face of one cube and one face of the other cube will be joined, means you cannot see this face as well as this face. The total number of faces of a cube is 6. Out of 6, one face is closed. Out of 6, one face is closed. So you can see only 5 faces of this and 5 faces of this. So totally 10 faces that you can see. Then what is the total surface area of 10 faces? That is going to be, total surface area of 10 faces is 10 into, each face is in the shape of a square, which is going to be a square. So 10 into a square. But a is equal to how much here? That is 2. So 10 into 2 square is equal to 10 into 2 square is 4. 10 4s are 40 centimeters square. This is what is the total surface area of the resulting cuboid so obtained. Coming to the next problem. The radius of sphere is r centimeters. It is divided into two equal parts. So find the whole surface of two parts. See, the radius of the sphere is, for example, this is a sphere. Okay. So for this sphere, we can see this sphere, right? So for this sphere, r is the radius of the sphere. So this is what is the radius, which is equal to r. Now the sphere is divided into two equal parts. Two equal parts means what? This is the top part of the sphere and this is the bottom part of the sphere, for example. So this radius is equal to r and this radius is also is equal to r. Right? What do you want? Find the whole surface of two parts. Whole surface of two parts means what is the surface area of this and what is the surface area of this. Since it is a hemisphere, surface area individually 3 pi r square and the surface area individually here also 3 pi r square. So then when you add both of them, 3 pi r square plus 3 pi r square is going to be 6 pi r square. That is what is the whole surface of both the two hemispheres. You will have to see them individually. You understand? Right. Moving on to the next problem. What is the volume of a right circular cylinder of base radius 7 centimeters and height is equal to 10 centimeters? So what is the information given? Radius of the cylinder is 7 centimeters and height of the cylinder is given 10 centimeters and the value of pi can be used as 22 by 7. Now you are going to find the volume of the right circular cylinder. So volume of cylinder is equal to, what is volume of cylinder? Pi r square multiplied by h, and the value of pi is equal to 22 by 7 and r is equal to 7 centimeters, so 7 times 7 because it is r square multiplied by h is equal to 10. So when you cancel 2 and 7 and 7, then what do you get? 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 15 and one more 0. Centimeter cube is volume of right circular cylinder with the base radius 7 centimeters as well as the height 10 centimeters. Just this is the formula based question, right? Coming to the next one, if the radius of the base of right circular cylinder is halved, so radius will become r by 2, okay, keeping the height same, so h remains h. Find the ratio of the volume of the reduced cylinder to the original cylinder. So first of all, original cylinder means original volume. So original volume is going to be, we are talking about a cylinder, volume of the cylinder is equal to pi r square h. This is original, okay. And what is that reduced one? Reduced one is equal to, reduced volume is pi, but radius is half, right? Means it is going to be r divided by 2, so r by 2 whole square, and height remains unchanged. Got it? So which is equal to pi into r by 2 whole square is r square by 4 times h. This is what is the reduced volume. Now you are going to find out the ratio between volume of the reduced cylinder to the volume of the original. So volume reduced divided by volume original. Volume reduced is pi r square h by 4 into volume of original is equal to pi r square h. So pi r square h is cancelled. Then the ratio is going to be volume of the original reduced to the original is going to be 1 divided by 4. As simple as that. So moving on to the next one. If the area of the three adjacent faces of a cuboid are x, y, z. X is the area of first face, y is the second face, z is the third face, and these three are three adjacent faces of a cuboid. Then find the volume of the cuboid. That is what is the problem. I will just draw one cuboid here. So this is a cuboid, right? So in this cuboid, length is equal to L, breadth is equal to B, h is equal to height, let us suppose. Because we know what is the formula for cube area, like surface area of cuboid, otherwise volume of the cuboid, only when you know what is length, what is breadth, what is height. See here, this face, for example, this is one face, and whose area is equal to suppose x, okay, and this is another face whose area is equal to suppose y, okay, this face area is equal to y, and the third face should be adjacent, right? So this is the next face whose area is equal to z. This is what is the information given. Let us say the length of this cuboid is equal to some L, breadth is equal to B, height is equal to h. Did you get my point? So where x is equal to the area of this base, means area of this rectangle. Area of this rectangle is equal to length into breadth, right? So L into h. And coming to this area that is y, so that y is equal to, here base is equal to L and our length is equal to L, breadth is equal to B. So it would be L into B. Coming to this rectangle, area is equal to Z, which is equal to here, this is the length and this is the width. So here it is B and here it is H. So it would be B into H, right? So you need to find out the volume. That is why this is LH and this is LB and this is BH. I am going to multiply first equation, second equation and third equation. Then what do I get here? When I multiply left hand sides, x into y into z is equal to here L into H, here L into B and here B into H. When you observe all these three terms, L repeated twice, B repeated twice, H repeated twice. It means L square into B square into H square. What does it mean? L into B into H whole square is equal to XYZ. What is this L into B into H? That is basically volume of the cuboid. So, volume square is equal to XYZ. Therefore, what is the volume? Is equal to square root XYZ is the volume of the cuboid, where the base area is X and the three adjacent sides whose areas are XYZ, then the volume is equal to square root XYZ. Is it not interesting? Right. Coming to the next problem. The radii of two cylinders are in the ratio 2:3 and their heights are in the ratio 5:3. Then find the ratio of their volumes. Okay. So let us suppose my first cylinder. This is the first cylinder. For the first cylinder, ratio of radii, for example, R1 is to R2 is equal to 2:3. So R1 is to R2 equal to 2:3. I am going to take R1 is equal to 2x and R2 is equal to 3x. Okay. So this is what is the ratio between their radii. And ratio of radii of two cylinders. So this is for the first cylinder as well as second cylinder. First information, that is right. So this is the first information between the radius and the second information between their heights. So what is the second information between their heights? Height 1 is to height 2 is going to be how much? 5:3. So H1 is to H2 equal to 5:3. Then H1 is equal to, I would take some 5y, and H2 is equal to, I would take some 3y. Correct? What do you want now? You need to find out the ratio between their volumes. So volume 1 by volume 2 of two cylinders is equal to pi R1 square H1 divided by pi R2 square H2. Pi and pi gets cancelled. R1 is equal to what? R1 is equal to 2x. So 2x whole square into H1. H1 is equal to 5y divided by R2 is equal to 3x. So 3x whole square into H2 is equal to 3y. So can we cancel y and y? Which is equal to 2x whole square is equal to 4x square multiplied by 5 divided by 3x whole square is equal to 9x square multiplied by 3. Again x square cancel. Therefore 4 5s are 20 divided by 9 3s are 27. The ratio between their volumes is going to be 20:27. So this way we can answer one more problems. I think I covered most of the problems and most of the varieties of the problems which were given in previous board examinations. And please be focused more and more on formulas, because every single formula problem is a formula based problem, so that you can easily score marks. Hope you understand, enjoy the class. Thank you.